키 170 이하는 남자도 아니다. 데이트 비용은 남자가 많이 내야 한다. 왜 이런 통념이 생긴 걸까요? 인간행동 연구가 및 마케팅 교수 가사드의 이야기를 들어보시죠. 몸이 좋으면 여성에게 인기가 있을 것이라는 추측이 사실이 아니라는 것을 알게 되면 몸을 만드는데 너무 많은 시간과 에너지를 쓰지 않을 겁니다.
Mating is basically birds of a feather flock together, right? And that's very much the mechanism that drives mate choice, much more than opposites attract. So one of the assortative mating cues that people most assort on is height. So it's not so much that women want guys that are only 6 foot or taller. It's just that the woman wants a guy who's taller than her.
Right.
There is a study that I've discussed in the past that looked at something like 720 actual couples, and I think there was only a single one out of the 720 where the woman was taller than the man. Now, once a woman gets to be over a certain height, she's 6'2", 6'3", her potential pool of prospective suitors really shrinks. And so if you have a daughter, you really want to pray that she doesn't get too tall, because boy, are her choices going to be limited, because few women want to date a shorter guy.
데이트를 할 때 남성들이 더 많은 돈을 내는 분위기는 우리나라에만 국한되는 게 아닙니다. 그렇다면 여성들이 특별히 이기적인 편이라서 남성들이 돈을 더 내길 원하는 걸까요?
Even though she obviously can afford the dinner and she can afford anything that you're going to buy her, if you exhibit cues of frugality, cheapness, that's the perfect way to ensure that you won't have a second date. So it's not so much a question of it's an old sexist ritual whereby men were wooing women. It really is an honest signal of your commitment to a woman. So, and I get many of these letters where people ask me, hey, professor, what are you dating advice? Well, you do have to exhibit generosity when you go out with women. That nuptial gift giving is sort of the fancy term for courtship rituals across animal species. And depending on the quality of the gift will determine whether the female will mate with you or not. Well, so much of what we do in marketing context is exactly that.
일반적으로 남성이 돈을 냈을 때 여성에게 매력적으로 보이는 모습은 가젤을 통해 이해할 수 있습니다.
When you have a predator that's looking at who to attack, you often will have gazelles starting to actually make themselves conspicuously visible to the predator. They come close to him and they start jumping. I think it's called strutting. Like, why are they not hiding? Why are they not making themselves inconspicuous? Why are they drawing attention to themselves when there are 50 different gazelles that the predator could be pointing to? Well, because what that animal is saying is the fact that I could stand here in front of you and jump up and down and make myself this visible suggests that it's probably a lost cause for you to try to go after me. I'm super fit, right? It's an honest signal, right? The one who is not doing this behavior is the one that you should be paying attention to, right?
그럼 여성들이 남성들의 능력을 따지는 근본적인 이유는 뭘까요?
Because look, there's a reality is there's a lot of shitty human beings out there, and some of them have penises.
Right.
And if you're a woman and you run into too many of those, and because of your environment, because of your behavior, because of the circles you travel in, you're around too many of them.
Right.
There's a large dating pool of shitheads out there.
정말 돈이면 다 될까요? 돈으로 많은 것들이 가능하지만 사람 또는 사랑을 살 수 있는 건 아닙니다.
Resources are good only to the extent that they allow you to ascend the social hierarchy, right?
Yes.
This doesn't explain why some women are attracted to the starving artist, right? Because why are so many women romanticizing over the guy with the guitar? Well, that's because they are choosing him based on his future trajectory, right? I am banking on the fact that you exhibit enough talent that I suspect that by investing in you, by choosing you, it's going to take me to that trajectory.
Yeah.
No woman has ever uttered the following words. You have no talent, you exhibit no ambition, you're never going to step out of the basement, let's have sex, right? So it's not that women are only interested in money. They're interested in a panoply of cues, all of which relate to the potential of ascending the social hierarchy.